Hello everyone, welcome back to the SteveP channel. A new week, more reaction videos and more content coming your way. And on the back of this weekend, I had to do a bit of a Cameron Hanekom look because we are dealing with the next big thing. I really do believe we are looking at one of the future best players in the world when I watch Cameron Hanekom. He's now into his, I think third season now officially. Last season was a bit of a breakout season. He's officially been part of the Boks squad. And you just look at his all-around game, and he's absolutely sensational. I found a compilation. I just want to look really at what excites me so much. Because I had a lot of people asking me about, is he going to start, for example? Can he sort of usurp SPVs? And just how good he is. I think when you look at some of the skills he has, there's a reason that we are so excited. There's a reason why I genuinely think we are dealing with an absolute world-class talent. So, yeah, please do smash like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel. As I said, always, videos are welcome. People have asked for requests about certain players. People have even sent me links and stuff like that. So anything that you guys would be keen to see me react to, let me know. Or any other videos, let me know down in the comments below. And then let's have a look at the man who is going to change even potentially the way we use our bench likes, like given how versatile he is and what he does so well. And the big thing for me is physicality, which is always a good start when it comes to Bok players and the likes of that. It's also for me is game awareness. In a position like that where he's just so quick to see potential opportunities. So turn over the ball there, and the first thing as soon as he sees that is he's already looking. See, I mean, not paying attention, and bang, straight past and making a few meters there, and gets the offload of the ground. I mean, in that circumstance, we just saw a big tackle, a counter-rack, the awareness to pick up and go, as well as the offload within like a 3-4 second period. This is the thing. It's not like he just comes in with a big tackle or he has one big carry. He's just got such a good all-around skill set that you can really start to trade. I mean, even there, sort of be able to step inside and the awareness of space and the offload. We're starting to see modern generation of players. Obviously, Arthur Snowman was like one of the big ones. But that whole thing over there, when you think that he's getting the ball towards the halfway line, he's stepped across away from players into a gap, then sort of run into space towards support, found the offload, and found more space over there. I mean, that's a phenomenal finish, by the way. Absolutely phenomenal. A couple of finishes you'll expect to see from wings and the likes of that. And then this is what I think that's for me, that sort of moment right there, and we'll see more then of it. That's what really excites me about Cameron Hanekom. His ability over the ball is brilliant. We actually probably haven't seen a feature quite like him across South Africa in the last season or two, besides maybe like a JC Pretorius, for example, who's very good over the ball. Nama Clover was very good at the Stormers, but I think someone who's so quick over the ball and so effective, I don't think you've seen too many. Like Cameron Hanekom, he's just so quick, and for somebody his size as well, I think that's also what excites me. You look at Duane Vermeulen, and he was always so good over the ball, despite how big he was. Cameron Hanekom, very similar type of player, and at the end of the day, we can always go back to the one thing he has in absolute bucket loads, and that is physicality. He is a big, proper, strong, physical player, and that's what that's kind of where you think start really if you want to become a Springbok. Again, another breakdown there, straight over the ball, not moving him. Just deceptively fast, by the way. I mean, that is just so dirty. It is so dirty to have that kind of physical. I mean, you're down the right hand side and then bang. Again, absolute textbook, and then the offload. It's an all-around game really, which makes it so special. This I remember watching actually at the time. It would have been so nice that ball just stayed for a burst period, because to be able to at full speed be able to put a ball into your foot like that. He plays the game, but like he's one of those people I think would absolutely be phenomenal at sevens, because he's got everything. He's great at the breakdown. He's very good at tackling of the. He's very quick around the park, very fit, very athletic. I mean, yeah, just pickpocketing, offload around. And he just affects the game in just so many different ways.
As far as Hanekom has made a tremendous impact this season.
Immediately, as soon as he's down, looking for how he can recycle the ball, looking for offload. Should never be scoring from there. Shouldn't actually, but it's once again goes to show the raw power he does possess.
In the wide channel, Scully.
Another absolutely textbook. And the big thing, especially these days, you know, they're very, very strict with you know, that whole sort of ball beyond hands beyond the ball. And I think what really excites me as somebody as this breakdown is the awareness of when to go and when not to go. That's when the best players at the breakdown know when to try and go for the jackal and when not to go for the jackal. I think he's someone who really understands that. As I said, there's something very Arcus Neyman-esque in the way that he tries to consistently always look for the offload, get the ball through their hands, for example, and that's what Craig tries. That sort of that kind of intervention. It's exactly what we see Arcus Neyman do. You know, the ability to be able to keep the ball alive at all times, to be able to find the offload, to keep them guessing. Like, you're not just, once again, straight over the ball, not just getting over the advantage line, but if you get your hands free and create that offload, then your 2 or 3, 4 meter carry can become an extra 5, 6 meters on top of that, because you can get somebody else into space. And if you're doing that right by the trial, I mean, it literally lost the ball forward there, but that kind of situation, you're kind of wondering, how's he getting that offload out? And then the main thing is you have to be defensively sound. If you want to play for the Springboks, regardless of what position, you have to be defensively sound, and he is. He is. He's a really, really strong tackler, and again, it's very quick to throw the ball down straight over. So not only is he a good defender, but he's got the ability, because he's so big, to be able to almost hold the player up, then get them down, get himself over it, win that turnover. So he's one of those kind of players you kind of just want to avoid on the field, because he is so effective. I mean, how many turns have we seen? About 7 or 8? And this was in one season, by the way. I think this was like a season highlights thing for 2 seasons ago. And we're looking at somebody affecting, you know, 9, 10, 11, 12 turnovers. I mean, stats over the past weekend, I think were like 3 or 4 turnovers won, like 70 meters gained or something like that. Didn't miss a tackle. And a very interesting thing that we actually see a lot. I don't think we'll see that part in the highlight reel. But one of the big things Jake White spoke about him is the fact that he can jump in the line. And he said very, very rare for a player like him who's good at the breakdown, you know, all-round game and stuff like that, to then also be a line option. And he very much is a line option, which means he can basically play anywhere. He can play at 6, 7, or 8 for the Boks. He'd probably play lock as well if he really needed to. So, you know, such a gifted all-round player that I think will be in Springbok 23s for years and years to come, just because he's just got absolutely everything. Absolutely everything. And, yeah, I think it's exciting to just see, you know, what his schedule is going to be. You know, he's the player, especially at his age. He could go and play 100 games for the Boks if he could stay fit, because I just don't see a Springbok 23 without him in the future, because he can play in the number 6 jersey if Physicality is not playing. He can play in the number 7. He can play in the number 8. And even if he's not starting, he can cover all 3 of those positions off the bench. So you can cover Physicality. He can be your 8th man replacement. So it's that versatility that's just always so key when it comes to the Boks, and he's got that amongst all the other things. So I think we're dealing with an absolute world-class player in the making. What do you think? How good do you think he is? What is his threshold? Let me know down in the comments below. And what's his best position as well? Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys all very soon for another reaction video.